Balavihar, an idea conceptualized by our Puja Gurudev, Swami Chinmaya and came into being in the 1980s. These are weekly sessions for children between the age of 6 to 12 years where they are introduced to Indian culture, festival, Sanatana Dharma, its concepts, the way of life, and much, much more in the medium of stories, bhajans, kirtans, shlokas, chanting, and also, of course, group activities, games, a lot of fun and galore. In all of these, the children are imparted a lot of knowledge. So if anybody is interested in enrolling their children, their family's children, please do approach me or one of the Sevikas. We will give you more details regarding the same. We will now have performances by our Balavihar children, Sishuvihar children, and the chicks. So first we will have a bhajan. First there is a Ganesh Vandana dance by a Balavihar child. Everybody, a round of applause for the child. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sharanya, for that beautiful performance. Wasn't it nice, guys? Thank you. A big round of applause for Sharanya. We will now have bhajan by our Balavihar children on Shivji.
Dim 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 taka janu taka lanu katiki taka shiva. Dim 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 taka janu taka lanu katiki taka nana shiva. Nataraja 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 Trishula Tandava Uma Maheshwar Trishula Tandava Uma Maheshwar Dim Dim Taka Natana Shiva Dam Dim Dim Taka Natana Shiva Dim 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 Taka Januta Januta Katalanu Katiki Taka Natana Shiva Dim dim dimi taka januta januta katalanu katiki taka natana shiva. Nataraja, 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 Nataraja. Trishula Tandava Uma Maheshwara, Trishula Tandava Uma Maheshwara. Dam Dim Dimi Taka Natana Shiva, Dam Dim Dimi Taka Natana Shiva. Dim Dim Dimi Taka Januta Januta Katalanu Taka Natana Shiva. Dim dim dimi taka januta januta katalanu katiki taka natana shiva. Nataraja, 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 Nataraja. Trishula Tandava Uma Maheshwara, Trishula Tandava Uma Maheshwara. Dham dim dimi taka natana shiva, Dham dim dimi taka natana shiva, Dham dim dimi taka natana shiva. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, children. The children deserve a bigger round of applause for this, please, everybody. Thank you so much. We will now have a skit performance. As you can see, many of them are already dressed for the skit. If you can just give 2 minutes, the skit performance will start by the Balavihar children. Thank you.
About Mother Narmada, how was she born and why did she come down to Bhudevi and start flowing?
O Yudhitra, long ago the earth was oppressed by a sinful being and the burden of adharma. To restore balance, God prayed to Bhagwan Shiva. Moved by their prayers, Bhagwan Shiva did penance for Lok Seva. The power of his tapas was so intense that he started sweating profusely. From it emerged a radiant goddess Narmada.
She was not born from the mountains like other rivers, but directly from Bhagwan Mahadev himself. She was beautiful, free-spirited and flowed with joy and power. The Devas called her Reva, the leaping one. But even with all her grace and divinity, Narmada longed for something more.
I was born of Mahadev, but I wish to become not just his daughter, but his devotee, his ardent tapaswini.
So Narmada chose a quiet place in the forest and began her penance to Bhagwan Shiva. She stood still in meditation, fasting and praying for thousands of years, uttering only the sacred mantra. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. She endured harsh seasons, snow, storm, sun, never moving, never complaining. Even the devas and sages were amazed by her austerity and devotion. At last, Bhagwan Shiva appeared before her, surrounded by light and calm.
My child, I am pleased with your penance. What do you seek? Bhagwan, though I am born of you, I wish to earn your blessing through devotion, not just birth. Make me truly sacred, and may all the stones on my riverbed and riverbank be a shivling. O Narmada, from this day, I grant you the power to cleanse sins, to uplift the fallen. Narma means bliss. Da is to give. You will be the giver of supreme bliss or liberation. Your waters shall be as holy as the Ganga, and those who perform parikrama along your banks shall gain my blessings directly. Even those who merely see you with faith shall be freed from the cycle of birth and death. I will always reside near you in the form of Omkareshwar and Amaleshwar on your banks.
Bhagwan Shiva gave her this unique boon. Thus, Narmada, divine bore fruit. She became not just the daughter of Shiva, but his chosen river forever filled with his energy.
O son of Dharma, such is the greatness of Narmada. Worship her with devotion, bathe in her water, walk along her banks, or even speak her name with love, and you shall earn the grace of Bhagwan Shiva himself.
According to another legend, in the palace of King Hiranyateja, his Pitris, his ancestors, drift in. They are shivering and wearing old, tattered and dull clothes.
Without a sacred river, our souls cannot rise.
Don't worry, O Pitras. I shall win a river from the gods, even if it takes an age.
The Pitras vanish and sage Narada appears, twanging his veena.
Oh, what a tough vow. O King, are you ready for 14 divine years of tapasya? 14,000 divine years of tapasya. For my ancestors, yes.
In the Udhyachal mountain, the king Hiranyateja stands on one leg. Years pass by, but the king continues his intense tapasya. 2,000 years, 4,000 years, 6,000 years, 8,000 years, 10,000 years, 12,000 years, 14,000 years.
His penance shake the heavens.
Shiva appears before the king.
O devoted king, ask your boon. O Bhagwan, please let a river descend to free my forefathers and bless the land. Narmada, descend on Bhudevi and release the pain and suffering of the Pitras. But dear parents, I too want to descend and help all living beings. But who is there to take the might of my power? There are no mountains or valleys for me to descend.
Why were there no mountains or valleys? In ancient times, the mountains had wings and they would fly through the skies like birds, shifting and playing in the heavens. But their constant movement caused chaos on earth. They blocked rivers, disturbed sages, and frightened living beings.
Do you see those devas over there? They plan to rest in the forest. Let us land there and trouble them.
Yes, this is so much fun. See those rishis, they are going for a bath. Let us swoosh down and make waves to drench them.
Indradeva, please help us. The mountains are creating a havoc everywhere they fly. We are not able to do anything. We are helpless. Please help us. Yes, even the Rishi Munis have come and asked me to do something about this. Their playfulness has turned into a nuisance and must be taught a lesson.
So, Indra took his Vajra and began cutting off the wings of the mountains, forcing them to stay rooted to the ground. But two great mountains, Vindhya and Satpura, made a vow.
We shall become still forever, so that holy Ma Narmada may pass through us.
May her power and purity bless her, and may we serve her forever.
And so, the mountains bowed in stillness, creating a valley to enable Narmada to flow between them like a silver thread. Now born, blessed, and ready to cleanse the world, Narmada had yet to flow. She roamed the heavens, waiting for her time. At last.
Flow, O Narmada, from the peak of Amarkantak, where the Vindhyas and Satpuras bow to you. You'll flow westward, unlike all other rivers.
In the temple, the bells are ringing. The Pitris enter the palace of King Hiranyateja, their robes now bright and shining.
O king, you have made a Kula proud and happy with your tapasya.
Let us all rejoice. A new Tirtha is born. The king's penance, Bhagwan Shiva's compassion, and Ma Narmada's purity and kindness has saved all living beings.
Thus, by King Hiranyateja's tapasya and Shiva's compassion, Mother Narmada flows eternally, a river of liberation for gods and humans alike. She descended from Amarkantak joyfully, cascading down the hills, creating valleys, nourishing forests, and purifying all she touched. She flowed westward, unlike most rivers, into the Arabian Sea, a path unique just like her. As she flowed, she whispered Shiva's name. Birds sang, forests bloomed, and sages built their ashrams along her banks. Ma Narmada flows gracefully between the Vindhya and Satpura ranges, her path carved by the humility of giants.
O revered sage, I feel purified just by listening to the stories of Ma Narmada. How truly powerful she must be in reality.
Oh Yudhitra, Narmada is no ordinary river. She is Shiva's blessing, the fruit of tapasya, the savior of ancestors, and the one who flows silence the flying mountain. Even to see her or whisper her name is to gain punya and peace beyond imagination. She will flow on Bhumi Devi, never stopping, never slowing.
Narmade Har, Narmade Har, Narmade Har, Narmade Har.